Maya Washington, a prosecutor with the West Ridge County District Attorney's Office, stares at her reflection. At 32, she's at the top of her game. But tonight, she's an undercover FBI operative with a mission: to take down Captain Richard Dawson, a lauded police captain with a dark secret. While the city loves him for his record-breaking crime statistics, residents in Black neighborhoods tell stories of planted evidence and broken lives. 10 years ago, Maya's brother, Darnell, was arrested on false drug charges and died in prison. She never believed the official report and chose to fight the system from within. When the FBI approached her to investigate Dawson's precinct, which had a suspicious pattern of drug arrests among Black citizens, she didn't hesitate. At a tense community meeting, Dawson deflects accusations of racial bias with practiced sympathy and a smooth demeanor. Maya, notebook in hand, watches his every move. After the meeting, she approaches him, introducing herself as a prosecutor impressed with his precinct's work. She suggests coffee to discuss upcoming cases, visibly sparking his interest. He gives her his card, and the first stage of her plan is a success. That night, Maya reports to her FBI handler, Agent Carlos Reyes. He warns her to be careful, as Dawson has powerful connections, and officers who have investigated him have mysteriously disappeared. After the call, Maya receives an ominous text message. "We know what you're doing. Stop now." She deletes it, but takes a screenshot. The game is on. 2 weeks later, Maya meets Dawson for coffee. She subtly steers the conversation, expressing her frustration with legal technicalities that let criminals go free. Dawson takes the bait, confessing that in certain neighborhoods, they can't afford to play by the same rulebook. He describes a case where his officer illegally searched the suspect, framing it as creative observation. Their meeting is interrupted by Officer Jason Wells, Dawson's right-hand man. Wells gives Maya a curt nod and a veiled threat: some challenges aren't worth taking on. Maya holds her ground, establishing her resolve. Later, on her way home, she realizes she's being followed. She calls her colleague Zoe, pretending to have dinner plans, creating a false alibi. When she gets home, she discovers her apartment has been searched and bugged, but she leaves the microphone in place, ready to feed them false information while continuing to communicate with Reyes on her secure tablet. Over the next few months, Maya works to gain Dawson's trust, deliberately losing cases to make it seem like she's on his side. She attends his inner circle's gatherings, pretending to drink while recording incriminating conversations about their criminal activities and racist beliefs. Dawson is impressed, inviting her deeper into his world. Detective Sarah Miller, the only woman in Dawson's crew, warns Maya to be careful, but Maya is unsure if it's a genuine warning or a test. The next day, Maya gets a new case file that makes her blood run cold. Andre Collins, the young man she deliberately got acquitted, has been rearrested. The charges are the same, but the photos show he was brutally beaten. The arresting officer is Jason Wells. Under the pretense of building her case, Maya visits Collins in the hospital. When the guard steps away, she leans in and tells him the truth, that she is not who she seems and that she deliberately lost his last case to help him. She slips him a business card for a civil rights attorney, urging him to memorize the number and destroy the card. Later, Dawson calls, offering Maya a loyalty test and a spot in his inner circle. She accepts, knowing she is walking a dangerous line. At their next meeting, Dawson gives her the file of Marcus Wilson, a respected community activist. He wants Maya to help frame Wilson on drug charges, to silence him. Maya is horrified, She can't refuse without blowing her cover, but she can't let Wilson be convicted either. She and Agent Reyes devise a strategy. She will appear to cooperate while subtly undermining the case from within. That evening, Dawson and Judge Harold Blackwood discussed the Wilson case with disturbing candor. Maya's hidden recorders capture everything, revealing corruption that extends to the judiciary. The next day, Officer Bennett delivers a flash drive with fabricated evidence against Wilson. Maya copies everything for Reyes, then incorporates the fake evidence into her official case file. As she leaves for the day, she finds her car window smashed and her glove compartment disturbed. Her neighbor, Mrs. Patterson, tells her 2 officers were seen under her car. She checks a backup recording device, finding it destroyed. She knows she is being watched. The raid on Marcus Wilson's youth center is a spectacle designed to humiliate him. Maya watches as Dawson's team discovers the drugs exactly where the fabricated evidence said they would be. Wilson is brought out in handcuffs, and his eyes meet Maya's. She feels the crushing weight of her complicity, even knowing her ultimate goal. The stress of her double life is taking a physical and emotional toll. During Wilson's arraignment, Maya sees her best friend Zoe in the gallery. Zoe pulls her aside, demanding to know why Maya is prosecuting a case everyone knows is a setup. Maya pushes her away coldly, telling her she's changed. The encounter shakes Maya, who fears she might be losing herself in this dangerous game. The next week, Dawson is furious when Maya subtly delays the case in court, claiming it's to protect against future appeals. He corners her in the parking garage, his threats captured by her hidden cameras. That night, Maya is summoned to a secret meeting at a West Side warehouse. Despite Reyes's warnings, she goes equipped with enhanced recording gear and a hidden panic button. Inside, she witnesses Dawson's inner circle dividing seized drug money and discussing which neighborhoods to target for mass arrests. They give her a stack of bills, a final loyalty test. She takes it, feeling her integrity crumble. She meets Reyes, handing over the cash and the recordings. The evidence is strong, but Reyes says they need more direct evidence of Dawson's personal involvement. As they are speaking, a news alert comes in. Andre Collins, the young man Maya had tried to help, has been found dead in his jail cell in an apparent suicide. Maya is devastated and furious. She realizes Dawson's team killed him to silence him. The tension between her desire for justice and the FBI's bureaucratic procedures comes to a head. 2 days later, Maya attends Collins' funeral. She sees Marcus Wilson, who, despite his handcuffs, shouts to the crowd that Dawson's team is responsible for Collins' death. Later, Dawson tells Maya he will plant a major quantity of drugs on Wilson during his temporary release. Maya, realizing she is running out of time, suggests a different plan, one that will give her the opening to set a trap. She baits Dawson, telling him she has sensitive files in her filer that could expose his entire operation. She makes it clear she is the only one he can trust to handle the problem. The trap is set. Maya goes to her usual coffee shop, a folder marked Internal Affairs Confidential on her car's backseat for bait. She sits inside, watching her vehicle. At 7:03 a.m., a dark sedan pulls up. Through the rain-streaked window, Maya watches as Captain Dawson emerges, tests her car door, and slips inside. The hidden cameras capture everything, including him instructing Wells to plant cocaine in her trunk. As Maya drives away, she sees Dawson's sedan following her. She takes a pre-planned route into an area with minimal traffic, and within minutes, police lights flash in her rearview mirror. It's the traffic stop they planned to make. Dawson approaches her car with a theatrical flourish, his service weapon drawn for the benefit of a crowd that is beginning to gather and record with their phones. Dawson theatrically announces that he received an anonymous tip about narcotics in her vehicle. He makes a show of asking for her consent, and Maya, playing her role, tells him to do what he needs to do. He pops the trunk and finds the bag of white powder, announcing loudly that even a prosecutor has a drug habit. As Maya is being handcuffed, Dawson leans in and whispers that her career is over. He says no one will believe a black drug user over decorated officers. Maya knows this is the moment of truth. She calmly asks to retrieve her ID from her purse. Dawson, confident in his victory, laughs and allows it. Instead of a wallet, she pulls out her FBI badge and credentials, along with a federal arrest warrant for him.